Greetings, I'm Demonac, and it's arena time. This week's Tavern Brawl is back to kel'thuzad and Reform, who, I don't know, hopefully they've made some changes. I can't imagine they would bring it back if they hadn't brought in some Ungoro cards and stuff, so see how this goes. I don't remember much about this. I'm sure it'll all come flooding back when I get in. But I remember that one of them was way better than the other. I think it was kel'thuzad. I think kel'thuzad had a power that was like always good, and Reform had needed messed up combos to get his stuff to actually be good. But I could have it. I don't have that part backwards, but I could be wrong about which one was the powerful one. Okay.
Come face me, interloper. Reform, the supreme archaeologist.
That's pretty decent. Do I need it early game? I might need it early game against this opponent. So maybe, Shadow Pain's probably more useful early on. Let's pitch that. I like these because they're castable, but I feel like I'm supposed to be digging for the staff, so I'm gonna try a little bit. Greaves, pretty good. There's my power. Add a random card to your hand. It costs 2 less. Okay, so I can get more cards that way. His power is add a random Nox Ramus minion to his hand, which is that's definitely the one that's changed. That's giving him a card, and they're really good cards, but that's not the same as I don't know what he had before, but I feel like the one he had before was really, really powerful. So if they've evened it out, that's good, especially if I'm on the side that used to be weaker. Slithering Archer. Oh yeah, you were pretty strong. Let's put out a guy. Maybe it's a mistake. No, I forgot to use Discover. I've been playing different things. Discovering patches is pretty dumb. Let's take Power Overwhelming. So far I've got all pretty inexpensive cards. I know he's got a lot of undercosted legendary minions, but they're still most of them are still gonna cost, 4 or 5 mana, I think. Oh, Hagen's only 3 for a friggin' 4 or 5 with a super impressive power. The hell? Oh, uncover staff piece. I should probably do that. I mean, Hagen is a random enemy. Oh my god, Hagen's gonna do 8 damage around to me. I don't have anything good to blow him up with, though. I'd have to do Slithering Archer and the Greaves, and I can blow up a lot more with that, so let's staff it up. Add a random epic card to your hand, it costs 3 less. Interesting. So I'm going to take some damage, but we have 60 hit points, so the fact that he's an insanely powerful, ridiculous card for 3 is actually the end of the world. So my power makes things cheaper, but his gives them the regular guys. Doesn't have to make them cheaper because they're already better. That's another staff piece? Wow, I could go all the way at... It's probably too soon to do that. Let's get a... Okay, that's kind of a dumb power, but he'll prevent some damage to me. Or something. So when I get this, I guess it's going to give me random legendary. It's going to cost 4 or 5 less. Okay. Oh, that's unfortunate because... Oh yeah, and they make her immune, so it's even more unfortunate. So my plan of doing 5 damage to all the enemies is not going to do it. That'll do it, but kill everything. Including things I might want alive. Well, I think we're going to be doing this. And then probably Shadow Word Pain. That still leaves me enough mana to do this. Let's see what I get. That's pretty awesome. So let's do 5 damage to all characters. That's pretty good. Is it worth Shadow Word Painting her? I mean, she's just a 2/7. You know what? What do I care about a 2/7? Let's just staff upgrade. Yeah, random legendary costs 4 less. Okay. So I'm going to have 6 mana, so I'll be able to play a legendary that... I could do this and play any legendary that costs 8 or less. That's pretty amazing. I'll probably get a 9 or 10 just to screw with me, but as long as I'm not getting killed really fast, it should be okay. So you should have a handful of, like, powerful Noxramas guys. This is going to be a slogging match, but yeah, I don't remember what he was doing the previous version, but I think it was super powerful and ridiculous. Oh, that's interesting. I could turn him into a 3/3. That'd be funny, but it doesn't sound as strong as those guys aren't going to hit me for that much damage. Let's see what I get. Baron Rivendare. We're going to hang on to free Rivendare since currently I don't have any death rattles that are going to rattle off. I can make him a 3/3, then do 3 damage to all minions. That's not that exciting. But let's do this anyway.
None may steal our secrets.
Seems like a perfectly fine use of my turn for now. I don't want to do this because I have too many cards in hand, but I have a lot of cheap cards that I could start using. I got my staff super fast. I feel like it should change his picture to like the picture version when he has the staff, but I think this version looks cooler anyway, so who cares? At the end of your turn, summon a 3/1 Nerubian. Okay, well, that's pretty worth killing. What's he cost? 4, yeah. They don't need their cost reduced because they're all undercosted like crazy. Okay, so now I could just hit him and then Greaves, or actually I could hit him and then Flame Strike. I don't even have to hit him. Hold on. He'd still be alive, so I'm still going to have to trade for him. I don't want him to stay out there doing his thing. This won't actually kill the 2/7, but that's fine. Let's get rid of all that damage.
Not in my house.
Yeah, this is. Oh, that's all enemies. I thought that was all minions too. Okay. I actually could have just done that, but I don't want to blow my entire load because that plus him is still a 5 damage Flame Strike. Which I guess also would have been a good choice. I probably should have just done that. Duh.
The damned stand ready.
So when he does, I get a Spectral Gothic. I'm sure that's unpleasant. This would be a good group to Flame Strike. Oh well. I'm gonna put Dark Bombs. See what legendary I get. Gazrilla. Okay. Let's do that. And then, yeah, let's do this thing. It's kind of excessive. I do want him to be dead though. I don't have enough mana to do that in it. Yeah, okay. Let's do the Greaves. We'll waste the Greaves superpower, but I've still got a lot of killing. They should both die at once, so he shouldn't get his death rattle. I get bad Gothic, but yeah, it's okay. I can power overwhelming with him in a bit. Or since most of the cards in my opponent's deck aren't give you a guy sort of cards, he might end up killing it by accident as he tries to get rid of Gazrilla. So he's at 50, I'm at 34. I've definitely taken a lot more damage. But I've got stuff on the board. That's something. Both have 1,000,000 cards. It's weird that he's played so little stuff. Because he's farming so many of those crazy Noxramas guys. They're pretty much all good. You don't always have enough mana early in the game to draw one and then immediately play it, but you still eventually play it. Okay, that's not good. Secret, also not good. Let's test if it's Vaporize. It is not. We're going to Power Overwhelming him. Okay, it's not a... It's a Duplicate. Uh-oh. I sure hope he doesn't have the match in his hand, but there's a reasonable chance he does. That would make things bad. I don't have a way to do a little bit of damage to him, eh? I mean, I guess I could Dark Bomb him. So if I Dark Bomb him once, he does 12. Twice, he'll do 24, but he'd be pretty fragile then. This would give me way too many things. Oh man, if I still had that Power Overwhelming, I could have just killed him. I could have Power Overwhelming and then doubled, and then, let's see what I get from this. No, just a Soulfire. That's so dumb. I could have actually had him dead. Oh well, let's give him a heart attack. Because if I had Power Overwhelminged him, that would be another 16. No, he still wouldn't have been dead. Yeah, okay, I don't think I actually had lethal, but I had so close to lethal that I should have done it anyway for the ridiculous amount of damage. Interesting. Destroy any enemy minion, and he chose the smaller one. Did he just misclick or something? I don't know what he was doing. Okay. Waiting for the exciting conclusion of that game, but I guess not. He must have just misclicked and then, like, rage quit. Alright, let's see if I can get kel'thuzad this time. Kelly. Peanut butter and Kelly. Of course, it'll be a pretty different game anyway if I get Rafam, because I almost certainly wouldn't get the completed staff that fast. I feel like I wasn't playing optimally, but I'm not sure what the optimal plays were. Okay, some of you guys are expensive. Holy crap. Maybe you turn summon a random undead. That's pretty powerful. Let's pitch the expensive guys. Maybe that's it. Maybe more of them are expensive than I thought. Although I remember a lot more of them being like undercosted ass guys like these two. But yeah. So, yeah, it costs 2, doesn't make them any cheaper. So that's for any turn I don't have something to do. I should save my coin for playing a guy sooner, that's for sure. Robulus is whenever this kills a minion. Yeah, it's okay. He's actually not even that undercosted. Compared to the other things, anyway. Excuse me. Yeah, honestly, if you just printed him as a legendary with that power, because it's summoned a poisonous 2/2 slime. Okay, that's too strong. If it wasn't poisonous, then honestly, like, he would actually be fine for a legendary. Like, he'd be a little bit OP, he'd probably cost 6, but poisonous, I'd have a hard time costing him properly. That's, like, messed up. Having to kill is a pretty big drawback, but I got destroy any minion for that. That's random Noxramas minion. Okay, random Noxramas minion apparently doesn't mean a random one of the good legendaries. That's very different than I assumed it was talking about these guys, but I guess it's just random, like, undead dudes. That's not saying secrets. I guess he can generate stuff with his staff. I think the thing to do. Oh man, now he's got a secret. I don't want to coin out the good stuff. I'm gonna play duplicate. Now I'm worried. I should probably just like play him to draw out that secret. I don't want it to be a mirror entity. It's a mage secret, right? Yeah, god damn it. I don't want him to mirror entity one of my super guys. Now that's gonna slow me down like crazy. And he's got second piece. No, that's not good. Better card quality. And cheaper. Okay, well, that's just a 2/3 for him. It's not doing anything special, but yeah. That's kind of cool. But no, we're gonna play this piece of junk. Okay. Yeah, no, this deck gets in gear much slower than I expected. Again, I thought this was giving you like the crazy legendaries, but if it's just giving you some regular undead shit that you might see in Nox, then like, okay, whatever. Or maybe it's just minions that came out in a Noxrama like set. I don't know. From the Noxrama solo adventure, probably. Oh no, you finished him. Wait, you duplicate. Oh, I forgot I had that piece of crap out there to get duplicated. Now these are just clogging up my hand. Damn it! I should have played the effigy instead. Why did I use the stupid duplicate? Because I knew I had to draw out the secret. Like, ah. Yeah, that's not helping. Okay, we're going to... destroy a minion is kind of like, I think, a waste, but I gotta do something to get this stuff going. Then we're going to coin out... At least I know it's not going to get copied now. No, I feel like I have misplayed this terribly and I am in bad shape now. Even though my opponent doesn't have that much out and we both have lots of cards. I feel like I screwed up everything. He's still got all those good artifacts, and the Slithering Archers are, like, really strong. Uh-oh. That's just... I'm being attacked by irony. The hell? What the... 2 random Noxorama's bosses and trigger their battle cries. Okay, that's spiffy. This guy could do some potential lockdown. Although he can kill he gets rewarded for killing guys, and the only guy out there is pretty weak, so let's do that. I wonder if there's any value to actually having 2 of these guys out. It's not like I probably don't have any ways to buff them, so they're just going to be crap. So it was really stupid to use duplicate instead of effigy. Like, I shouldn't waste the duplicate without, like, a good reason. Alright, you didn't like him. Now, I know his deck should only have 1 of those, because it's all those artifact-y cards. They're all artifacts. He only has 1 of each. All these crazy zero-cost things. They're crazy zero-cost things. They're pretty good. What is with people? What the hell? We're trying to have a game here. Okay, well, this is just getting silly. That game was, like, not even underway. Like, we're both at close to full health. If not full health. Why would you surrender? Like, I guess he's like, oh, I don't have the completed staff yet. My opponent's got more mana, so he's gonna win. Or there's some metagame person said that if kel'thuzad gets up to 7 mana, you lose. I don't know. I have no idea what kind of dumbass, like, reasoning that person had. Hey, he's an
The Supreme Archaeologist!
Well, I'd love if I could get him out early, but I don't see how that's going to happen. So let's keep to the cards that are more castable. Yeah, we're not getting very far in this. Okay, well, all my stuff's cheap. That's good. And squelch. Uncover staff piece. Let's spend the 2 mana right now. Coin and staff. You know what? I'm going to coin staff because it does make the card cheaper. There's a reasonable chance. Demon Wrath for 1. There are circumstances where that'd be awesome, but in this matchup, it's actually not that overpowered. Okay, he just makes a guy. That's not going to let him do anything anytime soon. I don't need to play any of these things, although I should really upgrade my staff. Next turn I could make an epic card, and if the card costs 4 or less, I'd be able to play it. So you've got Echoing Oozes in there, which you get from this, I'm sure, but you probably don't have any minion buffs, which makes them and the gargoyles pretty dumb. Also, Slithering Archer would kill them. Let's do that, actually. Nah, let's save it. What's he going to do with them? Again, I don't think he's going to have buffs. That sucks. Making that cheaper doesn't even help. It's like the same. Boo! You suck, staff. 2 pieces. Apparently I should have just done this. Shadow Sulphurus. Well, we're not wasting that. Let's do this first. Recruiter. Adds a squire to my hand. I actually don't need more stuff in my hand right now. Let's go with that. Okay. A lot of cards. Overflowing with cards. There's Gluth. I didn't get around to playing him last game because the way he was working out. Okay. Interesting. I could just Shadow Word Pain him. I'm not too worried about this thing. I'll just Shadow Word Pain him, probably. But let's. No, wait, I got 10 cards in my hand. I gotta do stuff. This gives me a Squire. That's not actually ideal. Oh, that's Inspire give me a Squire. That's still not ideal. Okay, I don't know. We're going to terminate Gluth. It'll give me more room in my hand, too.
My favorite Nagaball team is Oats and Goats.
I don't know what he said. It sounded too much like sports. Okay. Noted. Let's do that.
Favorite Nagaball team.
So I could I could just trade and get rid of him. I could also just Dark Bomb him. 9 cards. I probably want to Dark Bomb him. I've got lots of them. So let's make a card. Oh no, wait. I'm not going to get the guy from him because of overflow. Oh, this guy's awesome, but then I can't do thingy. I want to spend a shard. Let's do it next time. I've got too many cards anyway. Like, everything gives me cards, I just have card overload. This gives me a card, everything gives me a card. Wow, you guys are not geniuses. Let's take the Squire, actually, because my hero power is pretty good. I'll just go, like, Inspire City. Good, now I don't have to worry about him anymore. He was in the way anyhow. Oh, how quaint. Hey, it's the Greaves. That plus this guy would kill him. Okay. How many cards I got? 10. Of course I do. Squire it up.
I'll be a real knight.
Make a card. It's a 3-cost Sea Giant. That's pretty good. Okay, let's do Sea Giant. Again, I don't need the cards, even though she'd be giving me more card choice too. Then we'll waste the Greaves because I've got lots of stuff going on. Opponent has played remarkably few super legendaries of Doom. Okay, he's gonna poison that. I'm gonna get rid of those poisons. Now, if I can complete the staff and start getting crazy legendaries. Okay, that's terrible. I need some way to. See, now I could complete the staff, but I need some way to kill him without. Because he's gonna. When he dies, my opponent's gonna get the. I've killed both of them then. He'll get the super thing. It's not good. Can I get a card that would get rid of him? Because that would be nice. That would silence him. Odds were pretty slim. Yeah. With this and this, I should be able to blow it up. So let's play her. Staff upgrade. And we'll play you two. Why not? But he's gonna get an 11/11 when this guy dies, and if he can like duplicate him or something, it'd be extra ultra terrible. Oh, it's random enemy minion. Okay, that's why. That's why that guy got the wrong one last time. Entomb. Entomb would get rid of him without triggering the thing. That's exactly what I wanted. Cram it, ugly. I don't even want to play this guy. That is like a terrible plan. I've got room in my hand now, though. Well, Jin, hey, that works out.
The spirits be rested.
You look like you had some hit points. I'm gonna kill you with her, even though it leaves her pretty fragile. That's fine. Getting him earlier in the turn, I could have actually, like, Forbidden Flamed that, but whatever. It was what I did was important. Actually, no, I wouldn't have had it. I didn't have that time because it took all my every thing. Equip a massive rune blade. It does double damage to heroes. That hurts, but I have lots of health. It's not the end of the world. Cruelly unshackled. If your deck has no duplicates, summon all demons from your hand. Currently, I have one crappy demon in my hand that I don't want out, so that's not going to help much. Okay, let's play this.
You want it? I got it.
Kind of almost thinking of Vaporize. Like, the Fireball is obviously amazing, but all this stuff takes mana. No, let's take the Fireball anyway. Then we're going to... This is just going to, like, make my deck worse, honestly, but we're going to do that anyway. I have 9 cards. If I'm going to have no room. I should really be making legendaries with this thing, but whatever.
Here come the fool.
I'm beating you down pretty good with the stuff I've got right now. You know what? I'm going to play this. It's probably a terrible idea, but if he hits that with the Rune Blade, I actually take less damage. It's like a sucker move. This would summon in without the battle. Ow. Okay. So you're going to leave him alive so you can hopefully do more damage to him. Fair enough. Drew Fugan now will be... put 10 cards. Damn it. Okay, well, I only take 5 damage from killing him with that, so it's not the end of the world. Let's... I don't want to take more somehow. Legendary, who costs less. Medivh, that's pretty good.
A game? So kind of you to join me.
And it's a minion of that cost. So I want to not cast a bunch of cheapo spells right now. Noted. Watch this guy just surrender now too. It's like, the hell? Robulus.
Some still fun.
Totally Robular, man. What to do? So I can kill him pretty much however I want. All these cards.
Here come
I'm gonna do this first. We'll do this even though he goes down to 1 hit point. And that. Because Robulus didn't kill anything, so nothing bad happens. Then we're going to... Pit Lord. This would give me himself and the Pit Lord, which is pretty good. It's not using the step. If I use the step... I know I don't have What's-Her-Face anymore, so I'm not getting more demons. So, yeah, this is just a fair amount of stuff.
I am the Lord.
I'll save my Fireball for later. Oh, so there are duplicates in my deck. So he's not even as good as I thought. Okay, I actually wouldn't have bothered playing him then. I would have done other stuff, but that's fine. I don't know. They're all the artifacty things. You only have 1 copy of those, but I guess he's got multiple copies of a lot of the early game stuff, like the Dark Peddler. Yeah, that makes sense. So you're gonna cause some kind of problem. I should probably shrink you.
None may steal our secrets.
And then, while we're at it, might as well just Fireball you and get a random 4-cost minion. staff. We got an effigy. Mogor could be a problem. He really randomizes it.
As I command. Here come the who.
Yeah, somebody had to get rid of him. I should have attacked with this one, actually. Oh, whatever. Nope. Not doing that. That's like a troll move for when I'm about to win. Which looks to be soon. He's got to do a board wipe. That doesn't look like a board wipe. It's probably going to duplicate him, but that might be too slow. Okay, whatever.
As I command.
Yeah, that's way too slow. Oh, vaporize. Make my staff bigger.
Not in my house. I always win.
Change my hero power.
I'll get him.
Attack you with the staff of the Guardian. Yay! That's about as trolly as I can win it. So far, we've seen 0 games won by kel'thuzad, unless you count the one where my opponent quit for absolutely no reason when there was not much had happened yet, and we were both on pretty much on par. Anyway, if I could guarantee that I would get kel'thuzad again, I would play it again, but since it's 50-50, I think we'll just call it here. I don't know, it's another light, fun one. It probably doesn't help much with your quests, but if you have quests to just like play Death Rattle minions or something, then maybe. Anyway, we'll see if they come up with a brand new one, though, next time.
Please click the legendary like button. And don't forget to subscribe to DemonacGames for more Hearthstone Arena and other gaming videos.